Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Wilbo. We are back with another video on the YouTube channel. Today, guys, I got some more Cold War zombies for you guys. And I played Outbreak enough to know what I'm doing on this map. I've only played it about 3 times, but I've played it enough to know what I'm doing on this map. So basically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a guide, basically, how to get the wonder weapon and how to get the high rounds easier on this map. Because basically, the only way to get the high rounds is by doing the main quest, which what we're gonna do first off when we start into your game, make sure you pick like a shotgun. But what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to do these side quests. They're gonna look like this on your map, like something like that, which are like there's gonna be like 2 of them that spawn in each of the world rounds, which shows in the top right of your screen, as you see one on my screen for a second. So basically, you're just going to go to them, and there's going to be these crates throughout the map that you can open and find. And I suggest getting a car, having maybe a teammate to play with, and just drive throughout the map and just open these crates that you will find. As you see here, we found another one right to my left, which these crates are pretty easy to find. They're not the best loot when you start off into the game, so that's why I'm saying go throughout the game. And this is the first side quest, which you get about 2 around. This is one of them. You pop it, basically it's like a little laser that you should go in there, and there's a bunch of zombies that spawn around you. You just have to kill all of them, and this gives you actually the best loot chest in the game. So on round 1 we did get a pretty good loot chest for round 1, because round 1 I was getting green guns out of the box for some reason, even though zombies full sprint on round 6. But basically you're gonna get about 2 of them a game. We got 1 on our first start. You can spin the box if you do want to, but I suggest not. It's a waste of points, really. You're not going to get what you want out of it right away. So you might as well just do your main quest, side quest, whatever you need to do to get the wonder weapon. So basically, this is the hardest quest, especially on the higher rounds. This is the main quest. There's about 4 of them. Same with the side quest. There's about 4 of them, 4 or 5 maybe. I'm not for sure on that. But there's a certain amount of them. In this, basically, you have to go to a certain site, 2 sites actually, to pick up a little thing where you run around back and retrieve it and pick it up and then just put it back where the car or truck is. And there's a lot of zombies that do spawn around it, so I suggest getting in a car. If you do have it in the car, it does break the car slowly, but it's better than doing this because it's just really annoying walking like this. But it does have an ability, just like the Ring of Fire. You can pop it, it kills everything around you. It charges up pretty quickly. It's a pretty cool ability to use, but you basically just need to have 2 of the things by the site. So if your friend dies, like my friend, you just need 2 things by the site, and you just like put them in the thing, and it works. You don't need to put both separately in. You just need to put 1 in, or 1 at a time in, and it works perfectly fine. And it just launches a rocket like this. Kind of cool. But I wouldn't stand too close because it burns you. But there is an anomaly that's going to be on the map that you're going to have to drive to or walk to, whatever you're going to do. You can upgrade your guns, get armor, get perks. And what we did is we went into we went into the new world. But what I suggest doing is just pack punching as early as possible. I feel like this is the best idea, and try to get as many points as you can on these early rounds, because it is very hard to get these points. So I mean, if you have enough salvage to get like a self-revive, that would be nice, but I doubt it. So what you're going to do, you have 2 abilities, or 2 options. You can warp, or you can exfil already on round 1. But if you want to go to the next stage, you can warp. It's going to look something like this, where you just teleport to the next map, or firebase. What's it called? I don't even know. The next map, basically. And when you go into your next map, you're just going to start off doing these side quests. Here's another one that we found. This is a dragon from Rai-K. You just want to spend 500 right there, and it pops out a dragon right there. And it's like a little ring of fire. You just kill the zombies that have the fire on their back, or in the ring, basically. And the dragon just eats them up. You just need a certain amount of zombies, and it's pretty easy to do. Zombies do sprint when they're in the fire, and just when you're done, it goes off, and you get a loot box. I mean, obviously it's round 2, so you won't get the best stuff, but out of these loot boxes, you could get pretty good things, like a wonder weapon, perks, maybe stems and stuff. But there is also another way to get points. I suggest doing this. It's called the jump pad. You basically spend 500, and you're going to want to go as high as possible, pop your parachute, I was not as high up, but pop your parachute. And there's little essence things right there that have 500 points, which if you did not know, the essence things that you find in D Machine, Firebase D, those are actually points. So what you're going to want to do is just get them when you're gliding throughout the air. It's going to be like a little trail, and it's 500 each. But this is our next mission. This is probably one of the easiest ones, but on the high rounds it can be pretty hard because the zombies do sprint pretty fast. But you just activate this thing, it teleports you to a new world, and there's going to be these little side quests. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty self-explanatory to do. I mean, there's side quests, or actually those are the main quests, but you do get a lot of money out of this, so I do suggest doing this. And if you do want to get the high rounds, you have to do this to get throughout your game. You can't just camp in a certain area. But as you see here, there's another jump pad. I think I do it correctly this time. I'm pretty sure I actually do get a lot of points out of this, so I do get this one right here, and as you see, 500 essence right there, so you get pretty good points. And there is also another way to get points. There's this little portal thing on here. It shows you on the map. You just shoot it a bunch, and it does drop essence as much as you shoot it. I suggest having like an actual gun though, not a shotgun, because the shotguns aren't really the best, but it just like goes away to a different area, kind of like the one main quest with the Panzer or whatever boss it is, and basically just going to shoot that for points. It keeps on doing it. I'm not for sure if it breaks, but 5 to 6 is the round count where it's probably most likely you're going to get a wonder weapon out of doing these side quests. We actually did get it out of doing the dragon side quest, and I got the Rai-K. I suggest getting the ray gun. I feel like the ray gun is better for this, but they're both very good weapons. The die is very garbage, but as you can see here, right here, the zombies are full sprinting on round 6. Like, look at this. You'll see in a second. The zombies full sprint on round 6. Like, I'm literally so confused. I thought it would be like round 10 that they would full sprint. I didn't even really think they were gonna full sprint. Which, if you did not know, on round 51 they do full sprint. But just go throughout your game doing these quests. These quests aren't really that hard. It should be pretty easy to get to the high rounds. I mean, we got to 7 just because I didn't pack my ray gun. But it's not that hard to get the wonder weapon. You basically just do these side quests and you eventually will get it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Just keep on doing these high rounds. And thanks for watching, guys. Always make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and as always, peace out.
Bitch, I do this often. My bitch is bad, she always in office. So I got a tags on running my body. Can't see the pads, I'm living too fast. With 20 my dash, I'm up, but I lost him. He wanna brag, I emptied his bag and took what he had. Don't care what it cost him. Then he broke, he turned to a hoe. I seen him before, the shit is exhausting. Ran on a hoe, I wanna be known. The stage of my soul, it ran him awesome. I even broke, I'm better.